99 Uncensored Studios today. Had some technical difficulty, but
super technical.
Yeah, but episode 20, Politicking Podcast, Jira, Larry Love, sponsored by Maxwell Mortgage Team, Jimmy P's Burger More, Becker Custom Builders, Aldous Diner, Ocean Glass Skin. Shout out to Megan, our guy Patrick Dearborn, and of course,
My Florida Green,
yes,
if
sir.
you know what I mean.
And that's how episode 20 came about at the party, at Nick's birthday party over the weekend. Big
Happy
Seth,
birthday, Nick.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Seth comes up and says, when can I be on the podcast? I said, you just did episode 20, and here we are, baby.
Yes, here we are, man.
How does it feel to be on the show, Nick?
I always knew
we had to do it big.
I knew I was coming. I just didn't know when. Pat had hit me up a while back, and I was like, you know what? I could, it was a short notice, and I had a showing or something. I said, Pat, I want to come on the show. You just got to give me a little bit of heads up. And then I saw your boys at Nick's party, and I was like, dude, 50 Cent or Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Because I've been watching everybody else's show. So I'm like, 50 Cent or Jay-Z.
You know why I think we might have a little something? We still have a ways to go, but when I go places and people are reciting stuff off the show, so I'm like, I think we might have some. Yeah.
They watching. They dialed in. I'm watching.
And we had to do it big. Episode 20.
The streets are watching.
The streets are
big
watching.
Said now.
Yes.
Let's talk
Say
about
it. Yeah, man. Say it. Tell us, who are you? And tell us some of the accomplishments you have did in this local Southwest Florida area. How you became the man.
Because his resume, I mean, it spans now probably going on close to 25, 30 years.
I think it started in 1998.
Okay.
With
True Flavor
on Radio Road.
Yep, and Fort Myers.
From there we moved to another location to Fort Myers. From there we tapped into the nightlife industry. From there we tapped into the barbershop industry. Came back to Naples. In the barbershop industry, nightlife, COVID came and said, hey, we shutting everything down.
Mm-hmm.
And that crippled me.
Okay.
And when that happened, that kind of put me in a situation to go, hey, real estate may be that never, but it was I was still in the nightlife industry before COVID came. And I had a realtor friend of mine, Kimberly. I'm gonna give her a shout out. Kimberly Alvord, that's my girl.
I don't know you, Kim, but what's up, Kim?
Kim's the girl. Like, without her, I wouldn't be where I'm at in real estate. I'll give her that hat. If I had a hat on, take it off. Kim put me on in the real estate industry. Didn't know anything about it. She found me on LinkedIn. Said, hey, Cedric, I'm throwing a party at this house. I want to do an open house party. You're the party guy. How can I take it to the next level? I said, let's combine this up. We threw a party. I think it was 2180 Tarpon Road.
Okay.
And we threw an open house party like nobody's business. From there, we're going to do this every month. We're going to call it $1 Million Open House Parties.
Mm-hmm.
We'll do an open house party every month and a new listing. These listings have to be $1 million plus, and we're going to do them every month.
Mm-hmm.
2 months into it, COVID said, knock, knock, knock. We at the door. There will be no more parties at open houses. There are going to be no more parties at the club. From there, that crippled me because I was in the nightlife for 20 plus years.
Right.
And if I ever had a problem back then, I would just say, hey, I'm going to go to a new venue.
Mm-hmm.
I was hot like that. I could go wherever I wanted. Everybody wanted a piece of what I had to offer. And when COVID came, it shut all that down.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, Kim, it also shut the real estate market down. Because as a realtor, you couldn't have people in your house. You couldn't show the house. No one wanted someone in their house during COVID.
Right.
Just looking around.
And that's kind of how your social media game came
that's
about.
What the social media game. I said, Kim, I got an idea. We're going to bring back Yo MTV Cribs. So MTV Cribs popped off. I said, you're going to open the door. You're going to say the address. I'm going to shoot the home. We did that. We owned social media. This was before everyone. Nowadays, you can't get online without someone, hey, welcome to my box. We were the first.
Talk that game, Seth. Let them know. Tell them know where it came from.
It did come from
Came
me.
from Big
Tell
Seth.
me who did it first.
Talk that talk. Let them know.
Talk that
Everyone
shit.
else
Talk that shit. It's that shit.
Yeah, let them know.
I talk shit because I back shit up, man. I'm always going to be the first, dude. If you ain't first, you last.
Mm-hmm.
And we did this before anybody. And if you want to say you did it first, show me. But
You got the receipts.
I got the receipts, all of them. All of them. We changed social media marketing for real estate in 2020. Here we are in 2024, and everybody's doing it. They're 4 years late. But hey, I welcome them to the game. Because now it's time to elevate it and take it to a different level.
And you raise the bar high. Trust me, I watch what you do, and I try to learn from you and step my game up because your videos are top notch. The video you did at the kitchen when we had the event for Tim,
Tim,
bananas. And two, if there's any kind of event in Naples, there's going to be Cedric there, and then you're going to see a video. If it's not a big time event, then you're not going to see it.
I ain't going to be there.
That's how I know.
I'm tired of these events. Please, if you're going to send me an invite to an event, send me a car to bring me there. A bar tab, you know what I mean? Like a +4.
Does Cedric Colyer have to pay for drinks at these events? I want to know.
I mean,
after you do all this promotion and video.
No.
Cedric doesn't get a bar tab.
No, they take care of me as I take care of them.
Absolutely.
As again, I'm a Naples resident, so I promote Naples.
Mm-hmm.
If you see me at an event, it's not because I want to be there. It's because I feel I need to be there.
And it's not an event if that's not there.
Y'all hear him. That's said. Said he said. Hey, listen. I know wherever I see you, it'd be nice.
I rolled in the next party and he was like, oh.
Listen, said bring the city out. If said put his name on it, it's gonna be live. It's gonna be people there. It's official.
Now, I did mention to you, I don't know if throwing these white parties is still a good idea nowadays, but you know what?
I almost backed out. I had my 50th birthday at the Bevy. It was a white party. Diddy gets locked up. I'm like, man.
Did anyone say? Did you get any kind of backlash?
They were already calling me before Diddy got arrested, like the C Diddy of the city. You know what I mean? Like you that Diddy. You throw the hottest parties. You throw this.
Well, not only like Diddy, but you've evolved and managed to stay relevant for so long, like a Diddy or a Jay-Z,
without the parties. With the baby oil, though.
Yeah, I was gonna say you had the parties.
Wait, you still have those type of parties.
Not those type of parties.
Not those type of parties. But yeah, I was able to stay relevant. I was able to stay, but I'm like, it's not about being like somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Cedric.
You are.
I don't want to be. He's like him or he's like them. Today, it's about building your own brand.
Mm-hmm.
And my brand, what I want people to know me about, I'm positive.
And you're versatile.
I'm very, very. I can dribble with both hands.
You made me become interested in pickleball. You know that?
Yeah, pickleball is the #1 growing sport in the world.
Yeah, well, you've helped definitely in this area.
Yes. With my show, The Kitchen, where pickleball meets real estate.
Can you give me a game at Colyer Bay?
I can.
Okay, bet.
You saw that show? Colyer Bay. I think I'm on episode like 13 of The Kitchen, where pickleball meets real estate, where I go into a different community, I showcase their pickleball courts, and then I showcase a piece of property that's for sale in that community. And I think that alone just shows you how to market it and how to stand out and do something completely different than what everyone else.
I'll be honest with you, I'm not just sucking up to you, but like when I see your videos, I watch them. But I got to check this out, like because your marketing is so good. The presentation is so good. Like you stop very few. I have a very short attention span. If you don't have me at 4 seconds, I scroll over. But your stuff, I make sure to check. I mean, you even had Jim Jones playing pickleball with you. Yeah, I'm watching.
Dude,
Streets is watching.
We put a pickleball paddle in Jim Jones's hand. He was like, "Yo, I'm taking this back. I never played before, but he heard about it." And it's just like I was able to be at the right place at the right time.
You seem to do that now. Some
Me
would
and
say
Jim,
that's
I got a Jim Jones story, man.
We fly high.
Houston, Texas.
You already know. It was in Houston, Texas, man. Listen, we out there. I'm going into a restaurant. He's going into the same restaurant. So like, I'm by myself. So as I'm walking in, dude bumped me. So
shoulder bump.
Yeah, like
check you.
I'm from Florida.
Yeah,
so we like, so I'm, hey man, what's your issue, dog?
Excuse me.
What is, it wasn't even that. I said, partner, you just gonna bump into me like that? So he said something out the way. I say, homeboy, it's not even that type of party, homeboy. We can go ahead and get down and dirty. Yeah. Man, with that old New York accent, he went to saying some old crazy. And then next thing you know, the people came but he was deep. I let it be. I just, you can't win everything. And, I was outnumbered too. So, but he did though. Now, also true story. I'm in the restaurant and I'm solo. Cause I was in law school out there. He sent a bottle over there to where I was at. And all it said was, tell the dude I said, my bad. And when I got it, I said, man, I messed with you, dog. I went over there. I like, hey, Jim, I like your music, dog. And it was cool. He said, I hope you enjoy the liquor. I said, man, I appreciate it. So, yeah, that was my story.
All right, well,
Houston, Texas.
Jim Jones.
Let's roll into a little rapid fire. Okay, you know how we do this. Got to pick one or the other. Not trying to be an asshole, making you choose one of the two. If you're on this list, it's a pretty prestigious list. So there's going to be a couple tough ones, but it's not personal. It's respect.
If I don't like him, I can just say roll to the next one.
There's a way to do it. Pat was pretty sly the way he did it. So there is a way out. But we know Ced keeps it a buck. So let's roll. I was going to lead off with my Jay-Z or 50, but I know you're going to go Jay. I give you a pass on that one. So let's roll into The Chronic or Doggy Style.
Man, The Chronic.
Absolutely. JT Money or Rick Ross.
I mean, those are two different eras.
Well,
you know what I mean,
again, there's a way out to answer that.
New Benz, you can't. There's two different kind of cars here. I mean, JT Money, who that? I grew up on the Poison Clan.
You get your
not the Poison Clan.
Get yourself a JT tape. You study it with literature.
Yes.
I was a little late to the game, but now I'm studying.
Yeah, you're not from Florida, so we give you a pass.
But
not
the Poison Clan, man. Back rough town behavior. Come
on, man. Put past.
So we'll take that as JT Money. Because there's a way. There's no Rick Ross without JT Money.
That is true.
So that is true. That's one way to look at it.
Outcast or Ghetto Boys.
Back in the same. My mind playing tricks on me right now. You telling me
literally.
I don't know where, you know what I mean? But I stay fly. I don't even know. I mean,
Southern player. Oh,
yeah. I mean, probably Outcast long term.
Scope work, yeah.
Yeah. But Ghetto Boys.
You was feeling that.
Yeah, that's all we had.
I
there
know
was
you
no
were
Outcast
feeling it.
Ghetto Boys. You had a midget with a bad eye, you know what I mean? Jumping cats on Halloween.
And it wasn't even close to Halloween.
I felt just like a fiend.
And he was, too. Bushwick Bill got down.
Where he at these days?
He did.
He might.
He died probably about 2 years ago.
He did die recently.
Yeah, he just died.
Carl Kanai or Fubu?
Well, Fubu, man, because Fubu set the Carl
Kanai came before Fubu.
It did, but Fubu broke the doors that Carl Kanai couldn't break down.
Fair enough.
Opened the door for me to step in with true flavor in the clothes, because I was in that era. of Fubu, Carl Kanai.
See, that's like Def Jam and Jive Records or something.
Yeah, it's like
because when Carl Kanai came, look what was going on, during the era, hip hop had just really. And then
only way you could really get Carl Kanai was like in was it East Bay? That's the only you couldn't find it everywhere.
And then for us by us took off 90
those
97
05 jerseys. If you didn't have a Fubu jersey, man,
you were lame.
Yeah,
you were lame.
You was done.
Pop question: who blew up Fubu though? He did it by
he
did it in a Gap commercial too.
Yes,
Very sly.
Yes.
Rockaway or Sean John?
Why you gotta bring Diddy into this? You know what I mean?
No,
Sean John was some fly shit.
Yeah,
with the velours, when Sean John came out with the velour.
Sean John,
I got a few Sean John. I got a few Sean John suits, man.
You could still respect Diddy's business hustle.
Oh yeah, his business hustle was out of the box.
If that's the case,
that's all I respect.
You can't talk about Hollywood movies because So, all right, Tulia or Pazzo?
I'm a Tulia type of guy.
See Patrick Dearborn. You don't have to be scared to answer. Sales or Del Mar?
I mean, sales. I mean, were we talking about brunch or dinner? I mean, both. Either or. I mean, I'm gonna do. Sales has probably got one of the best brunches in Southwest Florida.
That's what they say.
Del Mar's got the most, not even happy hour, but lounge experience.
Mm-hmm.
So it depends on what I'm looking for. If it's a Sunday, I'm gonna go to sales. If it's a Thursday, Friday night, I'm gonna go to Del Mar.
See, that's the way you can answer both. You can do it if
They
you-
both,
Man,
they
that's
bring,
it,
I mean,
man.
they both bring something
you go.
different to the table, but on the same level.
Okay.
this. I'm gonna throw you a layup here. Bevy or Blue Martini?
Depends. I'm on Fifth Avenue or if I'm
Wow,
on
I
Mercado.
thought I gave
know
you
what
a
I mean? If
layup there.
Yeah, it was a layup, but you know what I mean? Bevy is where I've been throwing my
I
parties
know.
at
Shout out
lately.
to Samantha Bloom.
Samantha Bloom, that's
Yeah,
my girl.
yeah.
She's Fifth Avenue.
Samantha Bloom, Colonel Bloom. Yeah, she does a lot of promotions for the Bevy too.
I think she does promotions for everything.
Yeah,
down on
but
Fifth
this
Avenue.
really I see a lot her promoting Bevy a
Bevy,
lot.
she's
Yeah.
taking photos. Yeah. Like I said, Bevy's good. Bevy, the layout of that place with the convertible roof where you can have it open, closed.
Yeah, that's dope.
I threw 2 brunch parties there in the month of October that were over the top.
Okay. How do I get invited to a Cedric?
You ain't
You're
lying.
always invited.
Okay, bet.
Oh, you never got invited? You weren't invited to my party? Well, this is how I do it. If I post it on my social media page, that means you're invited.
Okay.
I ain't got time to be like, yo, you.
Yeah,
you,
I need the invite.
Right,
invite,
the
you know?
invite.
Yeah.
No. I feel
Like to
you
feel
on that.
special.
But you're not the only one who said that. They're like, oh, I didn't invite. I'm like, man, if I went through my list and one-on-one everyone, I'd
You wouldn't.
fingers fall off.
You'd have to rent out Hertz Arena. True Lux or Ocean Prime?
Like I said, it depends on the
Bet-
vibe
I
you
said
want.
you're
I mean,
killing me.
But you're naming restaurants, but you're not saying for food. Are you saying for
Just in
ambience?
general,
For,
but you gotta see. To me,
I mean,
Ocean Prime's got
it's my swag. You know what I mean? You go to Ocean P on a Friday, Saturday night. That's where the movers and shakers are.
yeah.
You go to True Lux, and that's where you want to sit in the back corner and not be seen and listen to the guy play the piano. You're not going to get the same vibe.
It's like Live on
place.
Sundays,
Yeah.
King of Diamond Mondays.
Yes.
All right, here's the easy one. Witch's Brew or Zanzibar?
It's sad that I was a part of that era.
Mm-hmm. I know.
Zanzibar was the shit.
Yeah. Wet Willies or Fat Tuesdays?
Depends if I want that little slushy. What was a banana? I
Oh,
forget it was
that
good-
banana of,
And I forget what it was, man. But you couldn't go
Banana
to
Madness
South
or
Beach
something.
without going to
Can't.
Wet Willie's and getting a little cup and saying that you went to Wet Willie's. It was all about.
Man, I love Wet Willie's.
Cash only too.
Yeah,
Smart.
Yeah. Yes.
Well, I'll skip that one. Dipset or D Block?
Man, I'm a Dipset man.
That's a
Killer
tough.
Cam.
So I'm a
Killer Cam.
Dipset guy, but D Block crushed them all.
Oh yeah,
versus.
D Block, Jada. You know what I mean? Like D Block was hot, but that Dipset man movement was everything. Diplomat immunity. Are you ready?
Diplomat to this album.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And to see the Cam still going.
He
It is what it is.
He's a hustler.
Yes,
He's a hustler.
exactly.
Campbell always
always
find a
be.
way to
Yes.
get that bag.
Yes.
Kimbo Slice or Crafton Wallace?
Crafton Wallace,
You
man,
already
because
know.
He is the Kimbo Slice of Southwest Florida. He was splitting cats back in the days. Dude, I know Kraft. I grew up with him.
I know you did. There's a method to my
Yeah,
madness.
dude, like me and
I know.
his name was C Murder. He was C Murder before C Murder with Master P was C Murder.
Crafton and
Wallace,
TT, they get
yeah,
down. They
yeah,
get down.
yes,
Shout
one
out
of
to
my
TT
boys.
too. Herschel or Clifton? High school football career.
Those are two really good athletes that were good in their zone. There is no. I wouldn't even want to have to choose one of the two. You know what I mean? Clifton, he did his thing in Auburn.
So I've been extremely political right now.
Herschel did his thing at Colorado.
Herschel really did his thing
at Colorado. Herschel did it first.
Yes.
And I would say Herschel was the first one to put Naples
239
on the
He
map.
was before Edrin
outside,
too.
yeah. And it was like, yo, number 5, Herschel.
I'll make it
told
easy
that-
for you. Herschel all day.
Yes.
Shout out to Herschel.
Yes. But still, I got my respect for Clifton, though. Herschel was the one. It's all about being first. Because when you're first, you open the door for the next guy to come in.
Paid in full or belly?
Whoa. I'm a paid in full type of
Oh
guy.
yeah.
But
True story.
yeah, but paid in full, man.
Rich and
Paid in
Alpo.
Yeah.
Cam played the shit out of Alpo in that.
he did.
He killed that.
He killed it.
Montana or Marino?
He kind of look like Alpo too.
He do.
I'm Marino because I'm a Miami guy.
You're a smart man, Sid.
I'm a Miami guy.
Pac or Biggie?
Pac, because I would like to talk that shit. And if you don't, you know what I mean? Like, I'm ready to go at it with anybody who wants that smoke. With Biggie, he was, you know what I mean? He was a chill guy, but Pac was like, what? And I'm that type of dude.
Yeah.
And the people that really know me know that I'm a solid guy, but I can be Tupac. 165.
All the way live. 165
all the way live. And on your ass if you say the wrong thing to me. And if you say the wrong thing to me and I see you, I'm going to confront you in front of everybody and bring it out. That was Pac, dude. Pac kept it real. So if you said anything or did anything that Pac didn't really agree with and you saw him out, you had to go ahead and handle that.
Yeah.
I'm not going to, well, there they are. They're over there. I'm just going to, they said that. I'm going to let it slide. I'm like, yo, what happened with that shit you was talking?
Yeah, they said Pac after he played the House of Blues, one of his last concerts. He went out in the height of all that beef. He went outside the club by himself and he's walking around down Sunset Strip with a blunt, dolo. He just did. Pac was that dude. That's why he.
But
that's
me.
Yeah,
by myself.
That's what you're supposed to do.
And
like when you know you that guy, that means you also got a lot of respect for other people. Because when you go around disrespecting people, that means something usually gonna happen to you. Yeah. But when you know you showing the same type of courtesy and so forth, and you stand on what you're saying, you're not a liar and what have you, you can do that. But I guess that's the reason why a lot of politicians be hiding. You can't see them out there in the public. Unless, like, you can find Marco Rubio, you can find him at the games out in the public. You can find people like Byron out in the public. You can find a lot of people out in the public, but most of them, they hide because they don't want to get confronted by the people because you done told the people so many lies.
Interesting.
You know, that's the way I always look at it. That's why I'm like, man, I can always go back to my hood. If you can't go back to your hood, that speaks volumes of you. Yeah. You know?
Well said, we had some technical difficulties, so we lost a half hour of the show, but I think, you know what? Maybe we do a part 2 on Moke Talk. What do you think?
Yeah,
you think
I can't believe we lost.
We lost 30 minutes of fire. We really did.
30 minutes. And I was on a run. I was killing it.
You were killing
it. Trying to bring it back, which we did a good job, but it wasn't.
I think we need to go on Moke Talk. I think we need to get you back here for another episode. Maybe we'll do one with Pat Dearborn too, all together. But just wanted to give you a shout out, man. You're an inspiration. I admire your hustle, the way you've been able to change your style up without compromising on who you are and keeping true to yourself. And whatever the hustle is, the business is, you've been successful at it. You're killing the social media game. You're killing that real estate, and you are Mr. 239. If Pat Dearborn is the mayor of Freedom Town, mayor of Naples, you are the governor.
I like that.
We really appreciate you having on, man.
I'd love to come back on with Pat.
Please do.
Go back and forth. And dude, the first show that we lost was
I know.
It was fire.
You can't replicate.
I was fucking riding out on that
I know.
Like boom,
Everything happens for a reason, but yeah.
They didn't want that out. They
bring
didn't
the
want
dog
that.
up.
Was too much for them.
Where's Pedro at?
Yeah. First dog ever on the show. Pedro, come on, let's go. Yeah. Bring him up. He's been hanging out.
Pedro, the first
dog
of Politicking podcast, Larry Love. Man, he's just a chill dog.
Oh, yeah. He's cool. He's about this life, man. He was at the fashion
show. He's got no choice.
Saturday or Sunday. He was at the party the Sunday before, but like this is the 2024 Spuzz McKenzie.
Not the Spuzz McKenzie.
Such an ultimate party animal.
He's such a good dog too. Wow, he's just been chilling over here. I'm gonna put you down, my man.
He's like, oh, come on, dad, right?
He wants to go to dad.
Yeah.
All right, Big Seth. We appreciate having you on, my brother.
All right,
always a pleasure,
guys, man. And,
always love, baby.
Yes, we will follow this up with a little Moke Talk, and then we'll bring Patrick on here, and we'll get it.
Bring
going,
that fire.
Man. Yeah, do that fire, man. We lost a little bit of our momentum, but we brought it back. We got it back up to speed. We got a lot of things out. I mean, I think I might have left out on a lot of.
Yeah. We'll
the club, the barbershop.
I got a question for old Cedric.
What you got?
Is there anybody special in your life, ladies?
I just brought him up. Oh. Is there anybody special in my life? This guy. No, I think in life, you got to take care of yourself first. And once you get where you're at and where you want to be, or you find that person that's going to bring you to where you want to be, then you bring that lady. But right now, I'm just focused on building this brand. my social media classes I've been teaching, just teaching people how to do what I do and how to really make it work for them to build their brand as I have over the past 20 years. And at the end of the day, once that's solidified and I can say, hey, I'm where I want to be, then I bring someone else into my world. But I can't have nobody in my world trying to slow me down, deter me from going to where I see myself going. I got tunnel vision.
So, ladies, what he's trying to say, he's still available. That's all.
I am.
He's still available. There's no woman that had him on lockdown.
I can't be locked down by no woman, no corporation, no company, no nothing. I'm independent.
You read my book?
I no, but like, is that your book? You're independent. Like, no, like seriously, like when you like, I know a lot of guys in relationships and they going through their thing and they can only do this and they can't do that and they worried about what their woman's gonna think or what this is going to look like. And I'm like, dude, I want to live my life to where I do what I think is right. I don't give a shit about what nobody else think. You don't like it, get the fuck out of the way. You know what I mean? You don't like where I'm going at, I don't care. Unfollow, go left, go right. But I'm going straight ahead. And I think putting myself in that perspective and doing what I feel is best for me, not what you may feel, or you may feel. And I think that everybody needs to get that mentality. And once they do, and you stop worrying about what everyone else is going to say, think, or feel about you, once you make it to that zone, dude, you fucking winning.
I'm with you when you're right.
I'm with you when you're right.
One time for Big Ced.
One time for Big Ced.
We'll catch you on Moog Talk, and we'll catch you back here next week.
Yes, thanks for having me, guys.
Our
It's
pleasure.
been a pleasure, bro.
Pedro, let's get out of here. Let's go.
Do you want to get out of here too?